Something you're going to be interested in. Who's got a power parasite in their car? Let me explain to you what a power parasite is. Something in your vehicle, after you shut it off, whether you use it every day, once a week, or maybe it's just during the summer. If you leave a battery connected, especially all these modern cars, there is a drain on that battery, folks. These modern vehicles have an ECM, an alarm system, TCM, transmission control module. All these things stay alive when they're not being used, which means they use power. And if you haven't got a brand spanking new battery, but you've got a good battery that's not tip-top, it'll put the hurt on that. And when you go to use it, you've got nothing. Maybe it just starts clicking, or you can't figure it out and you think it's a bad battery. Well, let me tell you this. A lot of times people go and they think, oh, something's wrong with the battery. 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, something is probably staying on in your vehicle. You've got a power parasite. Even if you've got a battery that's 4 or 5 years old that's been fine, you want to have it checked, and have it checked by a load test. Do a voltage test on it as well. But I can almost bet you've got a power drain in your vehicle. There are ways of fixing that. There's ways of checking that. But you're going to spend a lot of time and a lot of money trying to figure out if you've got a drain. You'll have to take it to a shop and they'll have to diagnose it. And folks, electrical diagnosis, especially if somebody doesn't know what they're doing, it takes a long time. They may not even get to you the first week. They might get to it for another week. Then all of a sudden it takes a week to diagnose. You're stuck with a bill. Forget it. Especially if it's a vehicle you don't drive all the time. Maybe it's the kid's car. Maybe it's just a hot rod you bring out in the summer. No more of that. This is going to save you time, a lot of frustration, and it's very simple. Plus, there's another good reason to have one of these. Let me tell you, for people who live in good crime rates, if you've got a car that you're afraid of getting stolen, this is what you need. This is an automatic kill switch. It kills the power from the battery. So you hook this directly on the battery, it goes through here, only if it's turned on, then goes to the cable. If this box is off, they cannot take your car. There's no power to the vehicle. So after they've broken into your car, even if they have the keys, folks, and they try to start your car, nothing. They got nothing. And I bet you 9 times out of 10, they won't even know what they're looking at if they do pop the hood and think that they can hotwire it or something's wrong with the battery. Of course, most thieves aren't going to take that long to try and steal a vehicle. So, I've tried these out from over 100 feet and they work perfect. I have no complaints about this box. This box